From the Intellifluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intellifluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Bárbara Khouri Miguel is a Brazilian creator living in Miami. Bárbara is a postgraduate in digital marketing, creative director for Tann Swim, and content creator working with brands to create elevated visuals and personal stories to inspire and engage. You can find Bárbara on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, to name a few. Bárbara, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with us. I really appreciate it. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, including your background and what kind of led you to become an influencer?
So I'm 31 now, but my younger years, we already had like boom of social media and internet, right? So I was sharing my life anyway. Since I was like 18, 19, there was other platforms there were at the time, but I was there. And suddenly we didn't talk much about the influencer market 10 years ago. It was much smaller, but suddenly I started getting like some offers and some like, you should come here, let's do this. And it was really small, really like nothing major, but I like it. And I'm someone who really likes the visual aspect of social media, like photography and in videos and editing and everything. So I just like used my free time. I was younger, I had more free time. I used my free time to do this. And I actually never took it as like a job or seriously at the time. So I was, later in college, I studied something totally different. I was working, but I never left it until I decided, okay, I need to take this seriously.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're a part of not one, but two swimsuit companies, Tann and Ripple BB. Can you tell us about them and maybe like what the differences are in terms of who they cater to?
Yes. So I study economics. I work in banks and everything. So nothing to do what I'm doing, nothing like at all as what I'm doing now. But at one point I said, you know what, this is not what I want to do my whole life. And I always knew I wanted to have like a business or something of my own. All my family, they are like entrepreneurs and they all like had their business and experiences. And I had this confidence that I could try and maybe see how it went. So 5 years ago, I started my first brand, which is Tann Swim. And it was very fashion focused brand. So it's not like your common swimwear brand that is very like commercial and you see everywhere. I wanted to do something different. So I started designing it and like researching different things and everything. And it went great. I got in the Association for Brazilian Designers in Brazil. I got a lot of recognition. But at one point I realized I needed to do something that it's more easy to sell also. So that's when the second brand came in. So we did something that is very social media focused, something that the girls want, that it's like very colorful, smaller bikinis, very Brazilian, very out there. So we did that. So I have a partner now in the second brand. We have more fashion focused 5 years ago, and now for 3 years, there is very commercial and we sell a lot. We're already top like 20 brands in Brazil. So it's really nice.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer? It's free, easy, and you get to keep 100% of your earnings. Go to Intellifluence.com, click or tap influencers, then click or tap the join for free button. Once you have registered for free as an influencer, you can start creating offers with custom pricing and services. Brands can pitch you to work with them via these offers. Once you have created your offers, head over to the marketplace and browse opportunities for brands. Apply to any and all that are a great fit. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. That's wonderful. And what have been some of your favorite brand collaborations to date as an influencer? Have you had any through Intellifluence or?
Yes, I had some through Intellifluence. I'm new here, but I'm really liking it. I recently moved to the US, so it's a new market for brands to work with. But I had the chance to work with home stuff. I had the chance to work with beauty stuff. I had the chance to work with like health stuff. And this is what I really like about Intellifluence, because you really will find things that fits your lifestyle and that you already like and use. So that's how it's been very helpful.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. And then, so what does an average day look like for you in terms of managing your business, social media content creation, and then the traveling that you do?
I'm not a very early I don't wake up very early, but I try to wake up around 7 or 8. I take the first hours of the day to myself to just realize what I have to do. Sometimes go to the gym, sometimes I'll just do it at night, however I'm feeling. And then I start to dealing with business because being in the US and having my production in Brazil and a lot of part of the company in Brazil, they are 2 hours ahead of me. So I always have to start with business. And then around lunch, that's when I have time to check the content, to do more. Of course, we're always sharing content during the day. But if I have a project or if I want to check the offers from the brands, my email, do some admin work, edit a video, go on YouTube, that's when I'll do after lunch. And I'm also studying. So some days I have classes and I just have to sort of the time for everything in my day. But the thing is, when you like what you do, you just find the time. I don't feel like I'm working at all. So I'm very active. I like to take a lot of responsibilities and I don't feel anxious about it. I actually enjoy it. So it's easy. Of course, my companies now, they are in a moment that I have a lot of help. So it's easier.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And we're at the start of a new year, 2023. What are some goals you have for this year as it pertains to growing your brands, as it pertains to influencer marketing?
As for my brands, we've been creating more new markets. We've been expanding to Europe, Latin America, US. So this is really the focus of this year. And working with new people and new influencers too. So that's on the pipeline. But for me, I really want to try new content. I think the platforms were really tired of seeing always the same. I'm trying to push myself and do new stuff and try new formats and try some platforms that I'm not very well at creating content on TikTok. So for me, it's about experiencing and see what works for you and your audience. And I want to take the whole year to try all these projects in my mind and see what I really like.
The IntelliFluence for Influencers app enables you to earn free products or cash in exchange for your honest reviews using your mobile device. Upon logging in, or signing up for free if you haven't already, you will arrive at your custom dashboard where you can view transactions that need your attention at a glance or browse our recommended offers from brands. Check out marketplace offers from brands and apply to your favorites. Once you accept a pitch from a brand, you can complete the entire transaction anywhere using your mobile device and communicate with the brand using our intuitive messaging tool. You will never have to go outside the app. View your earnings summary, including upcoming payments, as well as your entire history. You can view your influencer profile strength and make any necessary updates to your profile to put you in better position to be pitched. Edit your details such as compensation preferences and social accounts with ease. If you could ever use some help, you can access the IntelliFluence knowledge base or contact support at any time from the app. As an influencer, there are never any fees associated with using our influencer marketing service, and you get to keep all of your earnings. Download the free IntelliFluence for Influencers app today and get started.